Women are more violent than men. We are not the more nurturing sex. I do not believe it for a second. Women get very angry and emotional, and we are far more willing to commit violent crimes than men in the right situations. The problem is our fists do not double as a weapon because most of us are not strong enough to do that. I think women are far more violent than men because when women get power, we're more violent with it. We're more likely to wage war when we get power. And many times, women actually convince other men to commit their crimes for them. How many men were killed during the Me Too movement because a woman accused a guy of something? There's a woman going viral who spent $200K on a Tokyo gigolo in 6 months, and then he discarded her. This woman stabbed him. Let's pull up the video of this woman stabbing the guy, though. A couple things I wanted to point out. He got stabbed in front of everybody. In front of everybody. Do you think if the roles were reversed, that would have happened? Like, imagine if a guy spent $200K on a woman, which is far more common than vice versa. I mean, how many men, Andrew Tate ran that whole cam girl thing, right? And there are videos of him talking about how he would get hundreds of thousands of dollars out of some of these guys. And what if those men came out and stabbed the woman in front of everybody? Do you think that they would have gotten to do that? When women get power, they are more violent. The only reason that women do not commit as many violent crimes as men is because they do not have the physical capacity to do so. And I would also argue the mental capacity. You're never going to get a female Jeffrey Dahmer. The men are just smarter. They figure out a better way to do it. And 3, then they always conveniently don't count. They don't count the murders of their own children. I would argue that if we started actually punishing women for abortion and counting that, women would commit far more violent crimes. By and large, it wouldn't even be close. It wouldn't even be close. Reclaim Your Throne says, of course, they are looking at women throughout history who've had power. Mary I of England, better known as Bloody Mary, Elizabeth I, Catherine the Great, all of these women in leadership roles were brutal in their list for blood. Yeah, when women get power, they're typically not good with it. And I get so much heat because I'm told I hate women because I live in reality, guys. I live in reality. You can't tell me that men are the more violent people when, okay, I'm going to give you edit this in. When in the early 2000s, there was a clip of a woman joking on national TV about chopping a man's off because he cheated. And they were joking that that woman shouldn't be punished. Imagine if the roles were reversed and men were joking about mutilating a woman because she cheated. Oh, never. They would never. But women can do it.